It's a fifth match. Your team is down 13-14 and it's your serve. There are thousands of screaming fans packed into the gym and all eyes are on you. You take your place outside the court and you see the backs of your 5 teammates facing your opponents. If you miss your serve, then all the hard work that you and the rest of your team put into the season will amount to nothing but runner-up, second place, the first loser. In a few seconds, you stand behind the end line. You think to yourself, should I just keep it in? Should I play it safe? Or should I go for it? Bomb 3 serves across the net and end this game right now. The ref blows the whistle, and after that, it feels like your body is now in slow motion. You toss the ball as high and as perfect as it can be thrown, so you can get as much power behind your serve as you possibly can. You made up your mind at this point, you're going to go for it. You think you know pressure, you don't know pressure. It's probably safe to say that the U.S. men's national volleyball team has been one of the greatest secrets in the United States. Up until the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing, the United States took the gold medal in both men's indoor volleyball and as well as the men's beach volleyball with a duo of Todd Rogers and Phil Dalhausser. To the untrained eye, indoor volleyball and beach volleyball look like the same game, but I assure you, as someone who has been trained on both the beach and in the gym, the two are completely different. First, I'll tell you what the similarities are. The net is always set at 8 feet for men regardless of the terrain. In a professional match, there are always 4 to 6 referees. An up ref who makes all the calls above the net, such as if a player were to touch the net or mishandle a ball. The down ref who makes the calls under the net, such as if a player were to cross the plane underneath the net onto the opposing team's side, and 2 to 4 line judges to judge whether the ball lands in or outside the boundaries of the court. Those are the only similarities between the two. Now for the differences. First of all, the sizes of the courts are different. An indoor court is measured 18 meters long and 9 meters wide, where a beach court is slightly smaller at 16 meters long and 8 meters wide. The games are played in what may seem the same way, but the technique and momentum of the game is very different given the terrain. For example, playing in sounding part is much more agility, quickness, and precision. Because there are only 2 people on the court at the same time, there's always a spot on the court that's wide open and is always uncovered, making it more difficult to defend. If you have been barefoot in sand, you would know that even walking in loose sand is a workout. Running, jumping, and diving are twice as challenging. You have to put in more effort to move as quickly as you would on solid ground. That is why your timing when it comes to hitting and blocking a ball has to be perfect. Since you play in pairs on the beach, each time the ball comes to your side of the net, you have to be involved with the play whether you're passing, setting, or hitting. Therefore, the mastery of each of the skills is crucial to your success as a beach volleyball player. There is also a specially modified ball for beach competition. A beach volleyball is slightly lighter and somewhat bigger than an indoor ball, which doesn't allow it to move as fast as an indoor ball, but makes it slightly easier to control. The scoring in a beach competition is also different, though both indoor and beach competitions use rally scoring, which means that you're able to score points whether you have the serve or not. When beach competitions play best 2 out of 3 games to 21 points, and you must win by 2. If a match should go to a 3rd game, then they would only play to 15 points, and still you have to win by 2. Indoor volleyball is a complete 180 from beach volleyball. An indoor volleyball court is divided into a front row and a back row. A match is played with 6 players on each side of the court at all times, 3 in the front row and 3 in the back row. A player that is in the back row cannot attack a ball above the net if they jump from in front of the attack line, which is the line that divides both sides of the court on each side. The ball used in indoor game is a little bit heavier and smaller, which makes it move twice as fast as a beach volleyball. It also takes the pace of the game much quicker and much more powerful. The majority of Olympic and professional players can actually serve a ball up to 120 kilometers per hour, which is about 72, 73 miles an hour. This makes an indoor serve almost impossible to track on a TV and just as hard to jump in front of on the volleyball court. Since there's 6 players in the court, the area is obviously easier to cover, but if you stand in front of a ball going 70 miles an hour, it's going to be a little hard to control. After, the difference with indoor volleyball is that indoor volleyball has a specific shoe design. The shoes are designed to support quick lateral movement, like basketball or tennis shoes, but volleyball shoes are much lighter and are made specifically for jumping and absorbing the impact from the jump. There are knee pads and special ankle braces designed to fit a volleyball shoe called active ankles that are also used to prevent injuries. Now that you're aware of differences in rules, gameplay, and some technique, I strongly encourage you to stay as far away from the volleyball court as possible, mainly in the bleachers. Forgive me for discouraging you. I only say this for your safety and your well-being. Thank you very much.